And I'm going live. I am not live. I'm live on my phone, and now I'm live on stream, y'all. What up, Gun Freak Nation? What up to Rest B and Nick Minazzi? Y'all can leave. Oh, shit. I'm going live, y'all. I'm going live. Y'all see it? I'm live. I'm live. Can I go live twice in two different spots? I don't know. Maybe this is the first, but I am live. I've been live for 30 seconds now. Nick Minazzi, what's up, baby? You said you was going to donate to me. Nick Minaz, thank you for that $50. Well, you know what? Since you did it through the super chat, so I'll get $25 of it. But I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's $2. Me and you two we gonna split that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I got some savages I need to put on display. Y'all stay ready. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay ready. Y'all stay armed. I'm about to end this live, and we about to do this motherfucking podcast. Once again, Rest B and Nick Minazzi. Thank y'all for this motherfucking donation. All right? I appreciate it. Thank y'all. All right? What up? Thank you. And Midwestern Rifleman. Thank you too, brother. But anyway, what's up, everybody in here? We're about to go. We're about to go live to talk about these stinking ass savages that's out here. That's fucking with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That you can't even go to the motherfucking liquor store anymore without fucking savages coming out of the bushes and attacking and nowadays they're just shooting you. You know what I'm saying? Even when you comply, these motherfuckers shoot, man. So you know what? With that being said, we're gonna start this motherfucker off with the Gun Freak Nation anthem. And that's that motherfucking Gun Freak. We're gonna start that motherfucker off with the fucking Gun Freak, man. Because I'm a motherfucking Gun Freak, and that's the fucking anthem. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. We're gonna kick that motherfucker off. Are you a motherfucking Gun Freak? What are your impulses? What make you a Gun Freak, goddammit? Let's do it. All right, I'm out of here, y'all. Off to the podcast. What up, though, Nick Minaz? Thank you for that donation. Rest B, thank you for that donation, baby. Salute. Gun Freak. A Gun Freak. I'm a Gun Freak. I'm a Gun Freak. I'm a Gun Freak. Gun Freak. Gun Freak. I'm a Gun Freak. I'm a Gun Freak. A Gun Freak. Are you a Gun Freak? Are you a Gun Freak? Are you a motherfucker? Oh. That's what I'm talking about, goddammit. Yeah, baby. Are you a Gun Freak? Are you a Gun Freak, goddammit? Are you a gun? Oh shit. I'm a Gun Freak. A Gun Freak. A Gun Freak. Are you Gun Freak? A Gun Freak. All right, first and foremost, y'all, listen, dig. Shout out to Skyler. Shout out to Skyler. Skyler owns his own video editing company, and he made me Gun Freak Nation. He made us our very first intro. This is the new intro. Y'all get an exclusive sneak peek at this motherfucker. From now on, this motherfucker is gonna be in all the intros of the videos. Okay? Check it out. How cool is that? So what I did was I went, can y'all see that? Can y'all see it? Can y'all see that? So what I did was I added some sound to it. Like, you know, the motherfucker gonna be lit. That's all I'm gonna say. The motherfucker gonna be lit, man. You know, it's yeah. So that's the new Gun Freak Nation. That's the new Gun Freak Nation intro, man. But shout out to everybody in this motherfucker, man. Shout out to all 18 of y'all. Shout out, hey, what's up, Marcus? Come on, man. Oh my goodness. Marcus donated the boy $1. Thank you for that 50 cents, because YouTube gonna take their motherfucking 50 cents. So they take half. But thank you. I appreciate it. Marcus Mitchell Jr., thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for that motherfucker. You know, hit that Cash App too. If y'all gonna donate, hit. What up though, Alex Martinez, Hustle Man, Leo Faceback, Brent, Carlos, Barriero. What's up, baby? Clyde. What's up? Jose Gomez, Nail Glam, Willie Beeman, Hustle Man, Marcus Mitchell, Clyde, Brent. What's good with it, man? Do y'all have y'all fucking guns ready? That's what I want to know. Do y'all have y'all fucking guns ready? Man, let's go on and get to it. I need to show y'all some shit, man. I need to show. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me get rid of this. Remove from the studio. I haven't. Excuse me if it take me a little bit time, because I ain't did this shit in a long time. You understand? So what I want to do is let's go to Microsoft Edge. Let's hit this motherfucker right here, and let's share the goddamn screen, and let's get it started, man. This is about to break my motherfucking. Listen. I want to show y'all this right here, man. Things don't got so bad across the country, across the nation, that even the fucking gas stations got to have armed security. I know a lot of y'all done seen this already, but fuck it, I'm about to show it again. And
absolutely. All right, we got a question.
Can y'all hear?
You. Would this make you feel safe? Take a look.
Can y'all hear?
Guard armed with a semi-automatic weapon.
Thank you for that Cash App.
North Philly gas station. The
check this shit out. Y'all see this shit?
Scare off criminals.
Do y'all see that shit?
You saw this. This is our go vote for tonight. Would you feel safer or uncomfortable? So right now the vote is 65% of you saying safer, 35% uncomfortable. So be sure to vote at fox29.com/go vote. Shawnette, you spoke with the gas station owner who says this is needed to keep both his workers and customers safe.
Yeah, interesting listening to those numbers you just gave us, Sheba. So the store manager says that he had to do something more than call 911. And most customers, I'll tell you, that I talked to this evening on and off camera say that they support this, but there were a few who say they don't believe this is the right approach.
Well, fuck you, Flu. Fuck. Wait a minute, hold on.
Or shotguns, standing guard and walking the property of this North Philly gas station.
Okay, first of all, who the fuck is these idiots saying it's overkill? You dumb motherfuckers. No, it ain't overkill. They're saving people's lives. People is being robbed and killed, carjacked, kidnapped and raped at these fucking gas stations, man. So you fucking it. Let me.
This is supposed to be a city, right? And you got the kids walking around. Guns like this should be on the battlefield.
Corey Berry says she's on board with it.
If you're trying to
okay, to the elderly guy. Listen, man. I mean, I get what you're saying, that you're saying guns like that and shit. But let me tell you something, man. If you're watching this, let me tell you something. outside in the streets, it is a fucking battlefield. When you can't even go to the fucking store without a fucking savage blowing your fucking brains out. So yes, we need guns like that, goddammit. So fuck you if you think it's too much, goddammit. That's my fucking sentiment. No, this beautiful woman right here, she makes more fucking sense than the dude.
Gas, you live in a bad area, and the only place is here, and they're getting robbed all the time. I mean, I support the owner.
Neil Patel is the manager of this Carco shop franchise that brought in Clearfield.
We are tired from this all nonsense. Robbery, drug trafficking, racketings, all kind of hanging around your gangs.
He shared with me these videos of what has led up to this drastic response to crime at his business. Over the past few weeks, he says his store was trashed by young people, an ATM stolen out of the store, and he says his car was vandalized while parked at the store.
They're forcing us to hire the security, high-level security, state level. I am fear for my safety of my employee as well as my nice neighborhood, all customer.
So 3 weeks ago, he hired the Pennsylvania site state agent.
There we
We
go.
wear Kevlar. We are trained. My guys go to training every other week. They're proficient with this. They're proficient with their taser.
What up, Jean Grey?
They know the laws.
Andre Boyer is the chief of the company.
As
Right,
they
right.
need to
You don't like
this
it?
law tells
Don't
us that
fucking
we have
shop
rights to
there.
protect
Thank
our
you.
property
Thank you,
using
Leo.
any means necessary, and whatever
Thank you,
force
Jean.
necessary to be used to protect it.
This man told employees he's against it. I asked Patel about it.
They feel like using guns, you know, we have such a big problem with guns in the city is not the right message.
And that's not a right, I understand that, but according to some people, violent people, they carry the gun. Then they're not afraid then, and this is the protection for neighborhood and the customers.
What up,
Okay,
though,
so you're
Bando
just
for
said
life?
that, people who are against this are concerned about the armed security, but they should be concerned about
Exactly.
the guys who are out there
Thank
carrying
you.
the guns. Meanwhile,
Right.
Patel says
Be
he's had
concerned
a
about the
store there for
savages
about
out
20
there.
years. He said the crime has gotten increasingly worse just over the past few years. And he tells me that in the past 3 weeks, he hasn't had any issues with the crime since bringing this company on.
And the people you talk to, Sean, and I have this out on Twitter, and a lot of the comments are exactly what you got in response. This is where we are in the city. This is unfortunately
Yes.
what we need to do.
Let me say this
keep
to you.
Our stores and our customers safe.
Let me
if we
say
own
this.
A gas station.
And especially since you see everything that happened with this particular business owner.
Let
Shawnette, I just want to mention too, just going back to our go vote, when we
me say this. Let me say this shit right here, man. It has gotten to that point to where it's so fucked up that you got to have armed security everywhere, man. And everybody knows the only way a savage can be stopped is by a good guy with a gun. We're not advocating going out there and we're not advocating going out there being, vigilantes or none of that shit, man. We peaceful people. But if you fuck with us, you're gonna get what you got coming to you. And it's just as simple as that. We not no fucking walkovers. We not no fucking doormat that you can just walk all over. No. That's what the Second Amendment is for, to protect your life, your loved ones, and to stand up for your motherfucking rights, and to even stand up to this government, this shady ass government, when they try to make us slaves. You dig what I'm saying? So fuck that shit. They love the fucking savages. Yeah, you're right. They love the fucking savages, man. They love them. Now, here's another video I would like to this is another video I would like to display right here. Let me know if y'all can see this motherfucker. Hold on right quick. Let me see. Is it on here? Do I still got the
If you've tried
video?
growing your TikTok account,
see,
you know it's easier said than done. No matter how.
and I'm Sheba Russell, what's up?
Okay, hold on. Damn, I got to do this every time. I got to do what I got to do. Fuck it. Share the fucking screen. Hit that bitch right there. Boom. Voila. Can y'all see it? Y'all see this shit? This shit right here is crazy as fuck. These fucking savages. Let me play this bitch.
But first tonight, the search for an
Look at this shit.
suspect in a violent crime spree. And new video tonight shows one of those robberies where an employee fought back and fired. Good evening, I'm Jason Martinez.
And I'm Sheba Russell. The suspect wanted in at least 4 violent crimes in 3 different counties over 8 hours. One of them a home invasion where 2 people were shot. And Kelly, you spoke with one of the businesses targeted.
Yeah, Jason, Sheba, that's right. Tonight I spoke with the brother of the store employee that pulled his gun on a man now believed to be 22-year-old Zaki Austin during an attempted robbery. We're told that employee is physically okay but shaken up, and tonight they are certainly hoping for an arrest. New video given to Fox 29 captures the shots fired between a man and a Northwest Philadelphia Mini Mart employee during an attempted robbery. It shows a man come into the store, push another person, pull out a gun and point it. The employee grabs his gun, starts.
Hey, you know what? It looked like the gas station attendant shot his ass. Looked like that motherfucker. Looked like that fucking savage was shot. And good for his funky ass. Good for his funky ass.
Point it. The employee grabs his gun, starts shooting, and the man shoots back and runs outside. Police believe that man is 22-year-old Zaki Austin behind a crime spree that extended into Delaware and Chester counties. The Mini Mart employee's twin brother spoke with Fox 29.
He said he was definitely scared, but he said that, like something told him that he had to take action because either he did that or something worse could happen.
Police believe Austin first carjacked a man at gunpoint around 8 p.m. Sunday at Germantown and West Hunting Park Avenues and drove off in the victim's 2020 Chevy Malibu. They believe he then headed to the Franklin Station development in Middletown, Delaware County around midnight, where police say there was a violent home invasion of a couple described as recent retirees in their late 60s and 70s. Police say one person was shot in the face, the other in the...
This motherfucker gonna do a home invasion on a 60-year-old and a 70-year-old and shoot them in the face, man. Fucking savage.
Police believe Austin then traveled about 10 miles to West Goshen, Chester County, where police say he robbed an Exxon on South High Street sometime after 2 a.m.
A black male approached the attendant, demanded money, brandished a black handgun.
And back in Philadelphia, around 4 a.m., police believe it was Austin.
Hey. Notice the guy said, what the fuck the color of the gun got the fuck to do with it? What the fuck does the color of the gun, they say a black male approached the motherfucker with a black gun. I don't know that. Y'all fill me in on that one. I don't know what the fuck the color of the gun got something to do with it. I don't know.
That tried to rob.
It was just red. Let's see.
Robbed an Exxon on South High Street sometime after 2 a.m.
A black male approached the attendant, demanded money, brandished a black handgun.
And back in Philadelphia, around 4 a.m., police believe it was Austin that tried to rob Rodriguez Mini Mart on Ogons Avenue. Giordani Rodriguez says his brother asked him to remove his ski mask, and he did. Bought something and left, then came back in armed, but his brother was ready.
It's better to work hard and do things the right way than to try to get easy money doing the wrong thing. You might either die or end up in jail.
Rodriguez tells me he also immediately recognized that picture circulating of Austin. He says he's seen him near that Northwest Philly store before. Anybody with information on his whereabouts is asked to call police.
Hey, yo.
Jason.
Kelly, thank you very much.
Yo. Do you see what I'm talking about? How you see how the store clerk, you see how they was able to fight.
Sheba Russell, the suspect
You see how they was able to fight back because they had
in 3 different counties.
You see how they was able to fight back? You know why? Because they had a fucking gun to fight back, and they got that funky ass savage off their ass. You dig? Now this right here, this video right here is about the, it. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all.
Growing fear among business owners caught up in Philadelphia's.
Oh, this shit Philly out cold.
There are things that we're doing now to try to identify.
Wait a minute, hold on. Philly is
growing fear.
Philly is fucking out cold. 3 of these fucking stories has happened in fucking Philly, man. So Philly is out fucking cold, but let me share the screen. This pissed me the fuck off, man. This woman did everything that was asked for her to do And this fucking savage still took her life. It just pisses me off, man. Let me. It just fucking pisses me off.
Among business owners caught up in Philadelphia. Fear among business owners caught up in Philadelphia's gun violence epidemic.
Employees are increasingly becoming the targets of criminals, leading some owners to bring in professional help.
Action News reporter George Solis live at police headquarters with the details on this sad story, George.
That's right, Brian and Sarah. We spoke with several armed security guards throughout the city of Philadelphia today who told us their services are at a premium. They say with the rampant gun violence, including the murder of that Dunkin' manager in North Philadelphia over the weekend.
The Dunkin' Donuts!
Have no choice.
Just the one I was telling you about.
The brazen and cold-blooded murder of this Dunkin' employee in North Philadelphia over the weekend has sparked anguish and outrage.
She complied.
All right, listen, man. Listen. You see how that fucking savage manhandled that poor woman? I think she was a mother. He manhandled her. She gave him everything. She gave him everything he asked for. And that motherfucking savage still took her life. Tell me it ain't no evil motherfuckers in this world. Tell me a reason why you should not be armed. This shit is ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
The brazen and cold.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
No choice but to hire them. Video of the brazen and cold-blooded murder of this Dunkin' employee in North Philadelphia over the weekend has sparked anguish and outrage.
She complied with you. She gave you what you wanted, and yet you still decided to take that young lady's life. Wow.
Police said even after giving in to the suspect's demand for cash, this mother, daughter, and grandmother was shot anyway.
It's senseless. It don't make no sense. The things that are going on out here is crazy.
For this man who asked me not share his name, it's a tragedy he feels he may have been able to prevent. Why? For more than a decade, he's worked in security, most recently armed. You feel that you are the deterrent?
Yes. I've dealt with a lot in this field. I've seen a lot in this field, so.
He's not alone.
A lot of these stores need to step their game up and start high armed security because Philadelphia, it seemed like it used to be brotherly love, but it's not brotherly love anymore.
Armed security specialist Howard Sanchez wants to be the one to protect the Dunkin' when and if it reopens. It's not about a paycheck for him. His son, who knew Lugo, also works here.
When he called me, he was crying. Like, he couldn't stop crying. He was like, why her?
Monday, Mayor Jim Kenney also addressed the killing and violence that continues plaguing the city.
There's true, quick access to guns in this country and in this state.
Kenney declared strategies in addressing the gun violence epidemic are changing in the post-pandemic era. But some security experts believe.
Let me say this shit, man. Of course, you're going to see a Democrat talking about his too fucking many guns. You know what? I just don't understand the logic of these anti-gun people, man. I mean, criminals is going to get their hands on guns. There's too many fucking guns, dirty guns out there in the street. It's too many of them out there to try to stop them. But they always use that same fucking playbook every time when somebody get killed. How about making it easier to arm the American people that can legally own a gun? How about that? Instead of making it difficult, maybe you should make it more easier for us to be able to defend ourselves. No, this poor woman, a mother, a grandmother, lost her life to this fucking savage. I just don't understand it. Man.
For the time being, they may be the best solution.
Had this Dunkin' Donuts had armed security at that hour when this robbery occurred, it would have been prevented.
And that's the truth. That's the truth.
These Who Killed Christine flyers with 215-688 tips save our city to help try and find her killer. And of course, anyone with information is also asked to contact Philadelphia Police. Reporting outside Philadelphia Police headquarters, George Solis, Channel 6.
Man, that right there, like I say, when we saw that was
fear among business owners caught up in Philadelphia's gun violence epidemic.
Employees are increasingly becoming the targets of criminals, leading some owners to bring in.
When I saw that, man, tears ran down because that shit. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get back on track with these videos. I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Gun violence epidemic.
Hold on
Employees
1
are
second.
increasingly becoming
I'm
the
thinking,
targets of
listen,
criminals,
let
leading some
me
owners to bring in
delete.
professional help.
Let me delete that shit right there. I ain't trying
with
to.
the details on this sad story, George.
I mean, but you always got these
Brian.
anti-gun
We spoke with several
motherfuckers
armed
that
security guards throughout the city of Philadelphia.
you always
today
got
who told
these
us their
anti-gun
services are
motherfuckers
at a
that
premium.
think they know what's best for us, man. Don't speak for yourself. Most of y'all in gated communities. You feel me? Now here's a motherfucker right here. Am I still? Wait a minute. Can y'all still see these videos?
There are things that we're doing now to try to identify him.
DPD needs your
Check
help.
this crazy.
finding
No, this right here is in Detroit. Hey, somebody gonna comment on my video that look like me. Ain't no way in hell that guy look like me. But anyway, this motherfucker right here, he ain't been caught yet. And he's impersonating as a police. You see the police cap on his head. This motherfucker is pulling people over, telling them to slow down, got into it with a motherfucker, and shot the motherfucker, man. They still ain't caught this motherfucker yet. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. So let me play this shit. Let me play this video for
There are
y'all.
things that we're doing now to try to identify him.
DPD needs your help finding this man.
That don't look like
They
me.
say shot a man in his 50s on Conant Street Wednesday afternoon following a heated exchange. Investigators say the victim was driving his car at around 2:20 when the suspect, who is not a Detroit police officer, driving a four-door silver sedan, pulled up.
He mouthed the words to the victim, slow down. The victim, thinking it's the police, he acknowledged him. He continued driving. He drove to his place of employment in the 19,000 block of Conant. In his car, the suspect vehicle pulls until where he was at.
According to reports, the victim drove to work, parked, and got out of his vehicle. The suspect, who was still in his vehicle at the time, started engaging in a verbal exchange.
And the conversation escalated to where the victim pulls out his cell phone and starts recording the incident. The suspect exits his vehicle with a handgun, fires once, and strikes the victim in the left shoulder. Gets in the car and he takes off.
Police say the victim was treated in the hospital and is now on the mend.
Thank God it was not life-threatening injuries.
Here are some additional details police are working with. According to preliminary reports, the
Look at the
suspect
gun
is
he
also
got.
wearing a baseball cap that reads police, dressed in all black, carrying a light-colored firearm. As for a possible motive,
Right now, we have no reason for him pulling side of the victim, tell him to slow down. We don't know why he followed the victim to where the victim's at, his place of employment. Is unknown right now.
and here's a friendly reminder.
The police department normally don't pull anyone over in unmarked cars. If you're unsure that it's the police that's following you or they want to pull you over, call 911 and tell them you've been followed by a car to verify that it is the police that's following you, as well as drive to the nearest police station.
Liz Lewin, Fox 2 News.
That was a crazy motherfucker to do some shit like that. Y'all see that shit? This motherfucker posing as a fucking cop. Man, these fucking savages, man. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. But this shit right here, this breaks my fucking heart right here. This next one right here, this breaks. Let me tell y'all something, man. This breaks. Can y'all still see this? This breaks my heart right here. This one right here, this is the one I'm talking about where the young lady went to the liquor store to get some pop and some juice. And this fucking savage just came from out of nowhere to carjack her. She complied. And he still took her life, man. So, yeah.
The last we checked, no, but that's why they quickly released that surveillance video. They also plan on looking at the last we checked, no, but that's why they quickly released that surveillance video. They also plan on looking at video footage from the surrounding areas, doing whatever they can to track down this cold-blooded killer who they still consider to be armed and dangerous.
My rock, my heart, my everything.
Too distraught to show his face, John Golden is anguished over the death of his wife and high school sweetheart, Tracy Golden.
And everybody that knows her and knows me know how we felt about each other.
Tracy was murdered Wednesday night, allegedly killed over her car while leaving the store on Grand River to buy pop and juice. Detroit police now searching for the killer, releasing this surveillance video of the suspect in a black hooded jacket walking towards Tracy. Moments later, they would shoot her, go through her pockets, and drive off in her charcoal gray 2018 Dodge Journey.
I don't care about the car. I want my wife back, which I can't get back. I was told that she was shot in the abdomen one time, and unfortunately, she didn't make it through.
Tracy was pronounced dead at Sinai Grace Hospital, the same place she fought to keep people alive for 10 years as a respiratory therapist.
She saved so many people's lives in the emergency room, and to have hers taken so senselessly is ridiculous.
Right now, police are actively trying to track down the killer. Detroit Police Chief James White releasing a statement saying this suspect and anyone aiding or harboring this individual will be arrested, and we will seek prosecution to the fullest extent of the law. We will use every available resource to bring justice to the Golden family as we pursue this murderer.
Come forward. Let me know. Better than come clean than get caught dirty.
Thinking about her family, that husband, Kiara, you mentioned. Detroit police will be using every available resource to try to track down the killer in this case. We understand that the suspect was last seen in Tracy Golden's car.
Yes, and again, that's a 2018 charcoal gray Dodge Journey.
They found the car.
And the license plate number is DYN 166.
Police found the car. The car, that Journey, it was used in a. Not only did he kill her and carjack her, take her car, but he used her car in another robbery. They robbed the Family Dollar.
3. We're gonna put that up on your screen again. That is DYN 166.
This shit is ridiculous, man.
If you spot that
This
car,
shit is
or if you know
ridiculous.
anything related to
This
this
is
case,
ridiculous.
you are asked to call Detroit Police. Live in downtown Detroit, I'm Kiara Hay, 7 Action News.
Hope police
This
see
is
some leads
so
in this case. Kiara, thank you.
This is so fucking ridiculous. This lady went to a store. She went to a store to get some pop and lost her life. That's just how crazy shit can be. You know what I'm saying? So I want to, if I can find this video right here, that got to do with New Era. Let me find this. If I can find this fucking video right here, man. Y'all just listen, please. Just be ready. Be ready. You know what I'm saying? Be ready to be ready. Wait a minute. It's another video. I can't find this fucking video. Because of that murder, they because of the murder, it's New Era. Let me see. Can I find it? So you know what? Hey, keep y'all guns. Here it is. I found the video. Keep y'all guns on the ready, man. Keep y'all fucking guns on the ready. I'm proud of these brothers right here. If only I can link up. You know what I'm saying? If only I can link up. Gun Freak Nation.
Detroit police say,
check this shit out. Can y'all see?
Let's get right to Fox News. Randy
There we
Whitley
go.
joins us live with a look at their mission. And Randy, what's this all about?
Hey guys, live here at 7 Mile in Asbury Park in Northwest Detroit at the People Store. And as you can see behind me, New Era Detroit, they're here to help keep an eye on customers. They'll be hitting a number of other party stores throughout the city. This is sort of in response in light of the murder of Tracy Golden at another party store. And guys, a few moments ago, I talked with the woman who was coming into the store and said that she felt safe because they are here.
See that video of that sister walk out the store unprotected. Nobody was around, nobody to make sure that she was okay. You know, that did strike a nerve.
Count Zeke Williams of New Era Detroit amongst one of a growing number of Detroiters saying never again. The brutal murder of Tracy Golden is making many rethink security at neighborhood party stores and business owners' obligations to their customers.
With the situation that happened, you know, it was an eye-opener, you know, as a business owner, and it made me want to step up and to make sure that the people in my community are secure, you know, no matter what.
Travis Brewer owns the People Store on the city's west side and was one of the first to answer New Era's call to beef up security for customers, especially senior citizens and women. Zeke says he's calling on a number of Black-owned liquor and party stores to step up and do their part.
Our communities are responsibility. So we got to first set the bar and set the standard in our community. And then we expect those who do business in our community, who don't look like us or who don't live in our community, to follow suit. It's just about us holding ourselves accountable first.
Violence at party stores has been a long-standing issue in Detroit. A week before Tracy Golden was murdered, Detroit police say these men assaulted someone inside the Mr. C's liquor store on East Warren and Bishop. Nathaniel Stewart, owner of Inner City Liquor, says that won't happen on his watch.
My security, what we're gonna do most of, we're gonna walk underneath to the car. You feel what I'm saying? We heavier bag, heavier items, cases of water. We can help them and just to secure the premises.
New Era says they'll spend the weekend patrolling neighborhood party stores and keeping watch over those going in and out of them.
Safety in our community have to be a priority. It's top priority. We've been putting a Band-Aid on the situation for far too long. Been looking for one single source to handle the situation for far too long. It's just about accountability and everybody stepping up to do what they can do.
And back live here at 7 Mile in Asbury Park at the People Store in New Era Detroit, still posted up out here. They'll be hitting a number of other party stores throughout the city today and this weekend. In the meantime, police are still searching for Tracy Golden's killer. If you have any information about what happened over at Grand River in Howard Drive, please call Detroit Police. Reporting live in Northwest Detroit, I'm Randy Whitley, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, you know, Randy, you think about what's already been done in Detroit. So many gas stations have Project Greenlight cameras. That's the city's effort. Here we have community members, people
That's
who
what
own
it's
stores
about,
saying,
y'all.
We have to step up too.
Coming together. You know
That's
what?
exactly right.
That
That's
shit
something
right
Zeke
there
had mentioned.
made me proud. You hear me? It just made me proud that the community is coming together. And hell, I need to get out there and patrol. I feel like the women and the elderly, we need to escort them, you know, to their cars or whatever, man. You know, for that lady to lose her life like that. And it just made me think, like, she didn't even see that shit coming, man. Even if she would have had a gun on her, she wouldn't have had time to reach in her purse to grab that motherfucker. He was on her. You saw that motherfucker walk up to her and pull that fucking gun out. And even after she complied, he still took her life. And I just don't understand why these anti-gun people so hell-bent on trying to make it hard for us to obtain, to access firearms when you got savages out there that's doing shit like that, man. I'm telling you, every time when I go to a liquor store or just out there in general, I have my gun on me and I'm constantly looking over my shoulders because you never know who got you and they, you know, who got eyes on you, who watching your every move and who would try to get the drop on you. So y'all, no matter what, man, I don't give a fuck whether y'all in the suburbs or where the millionaires live at. You got to just be alert and aware. Have that fucking situational awareness, man. have it, because don't think that it can't happen to you. But if it do, just be the best that you can be, prepared to send that motherfucker to Funky Town, man. Listen, Gun Freak Nation, I love y'all. Y'all mean the world to me. I appreciate y'all. I want y'all to stay savage ready. I want you to just be ready to send a motherfucking stinking ass savage to Funky Town. You feel me? Because it's either you got to have the mentality, it's either you or them. Don't let that motherfucker be you, all right? Don't let it be you. I'm going to leave y'all on that note. Don't let that shit be you. Strap up, arm up, and just be ready. If you don't have a concealed carry license, get it, because you just might need it. This shit cuts beyond home invasions. All right? This shit is out in the world. She just went to that store to get her some pop and some fucking juice and lost her life. Never made it back home. Never made it back home. So what do that tell you? You got to look at it like ain't no motherfucking place safe. Not even your own home. Be ready, because they will strike. Look, Gun Freak Nation, I love y'all. Shout out to Rest B. Shout out to Nick Minazzi. Shout out to damn. Wait a minute, hold on. Shout out to Marcus, for the donations, and shout out to all 80 of y'all Gun Freak Nation that's in this motherfucker. Shout out to you. I got to do this more often. I love every single one of y'all. Y'all stay motherfucking strapped, stay motherfucking ready, get your guns, stay righteously armed, and be ready to send a motherfucking service to Funky Town. Like the Dunkin's Donut. Now, somebody in the comments posted that was personal. I don't know. I ain't heard no more updates on it. All I know, whether it was personal or not, I wish she would have been armed, and I wish that it would have been armed security in there, and it probably wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? These fucking savages, they don't go up against what they perceive strong. They go up of what they perceive to be weak. They always want the fucking soft targets. They always want the elderly or somebody they know that can't fight back. Somebody they know they can't defend themselves. Somebody they know that's unarmed. If a savage had the choice to pick a house to do a home invasion on, and one of them they know got guns, and the other one don't, the other household don't have guns, which one you think he gonna choose? Okay? So stop, for those who don't own guns that happen to be watching, don't put your life on the line on hoping that if a home invasion, do happen to you, does it, that it happened, that if one happened to happen to you, don't put your life betting on you hope that the police make it to you in time, because they may not just make it to you in time. They can get there in minutes. They can get there in hours when seconds count. Seconds matter. Can you imagine the nightmare, the sheer horror of you laying in your bed and you hear your window or your door getting jimmied open or kicked in, and you running in a panic? You get to your phone. Where you lay your phone is where you should also have a firearm, ma'am or sir. How easy it is to access your phone to call 911. You should have a gun there, a pistol or AR or something. So can you imagine that? Put yourself in that situation, and you hearing them now no longer trying to get in your house, but they're inside your house, and you ain't got nothing to defend yourself. You might have a knife or a bat or some mace, but what the fuck that's gonna do up against a fucking gun? So you're putting your life on the line on hoping that the police get to you in time. That's some bullshit, and you selling yourself short. If you really love your family, if you really love your wife, if you really love your loved ones, do something about that shit, man. Get you a gun. If you're scared, take up a gun safety class. Get to the range. But you don't never want to be in this situation where you being tied up and you watching your wife or your woman, being brutally gang raped. You don't want that to happen. You don't want to hear your kids getting slapped on and beat on and possibly molested and raped, and you can't do nothing about it because you don't have a gun to defend yourself. Come on, man. Come on, wake the fuck up. Or you're going to be put to sleep eternally. Okay? It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I'm not telling nobody to go out there and be a vigilante and, listen. You got people that have guns that can be idiots because they got their license to carry and, whatnot. They think they bad. They think they're the police. They think they're above the police. They think that just because I'm having a confrontation with somebody or argument with somebody, I got the right to pull my motherfucking gun and flex on them or try to scam with a gun. It ain't about that. Those people are ignorant, man. Everybody, if you're a motherfucker like that, you don't need to have a fucking gun. Yes, I'm saying that. You don't need to have one. I've seen many of cases. Yeah, I got my, I'm a bad motherfucker. I get into it with somebody, I'm gonna pull my motherfucking gun and all that shit. It ain't, you only use that motherfucker. You only use that gun when your life is in imminent danger or you seeing somebody else's life about to get took. And that takes me back. That takes me back to the story that happened in the situation that happened in Texas, in Houston, where you had this motherfucker, I'm gonna call him a motherfucker, that was legally armed. He had his gun, his legal gun on him. He walked in his Family Dollars and he saw an altercation between a shoplifter and two Family Dollar employees, right? That happened to be women, right? So let me do a backstory right quick. Let me do a backstory. Family Dollars is a multi-million-dollar chain that's all across the fucking country. I know we got them here in Detroit. They're all across the country. Them motherfuckers make millions of dollars, right? But they too fucking cheap to hire professional security. So they pressure their employees to act as security. And I know a few people that work at Family Dollars. And, just by going in there, I know them. And they tell me all the time, hey, man, they got me, the manager trying to get me to chase down people and watch people. That ain't my fucking job. You know what I'm saying? But they do that. They're too fucking cheap to hire security. So anyway, let's fast forward. A known shoplifter is in there, okay? When you got a retail store, shoplifters is common, man. It's like a dog in a flea. You're going to have some motherfuckers in there stealing, right? I used to be an armed security guard. I used to work for Alamar. And we would do security at them CVS's and shit. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna never put my motherfucking self in a situation where I'm gonna get my life took over some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the one. I wasn't no motherfucking top flight. God damn it. You ain't gonna see me. I wasn't one of them motherfuckers that's gonna be wrestling with a crackhead over a $2 bar of soap. To get my motherfucking self killed, if he get my gun off of me, he gonna shoot me. Hell to fuck no. Cause all that shit in there at the end of the day got insurance on it. So, I used to hate that shit. I'm in there, and then you got the managers and some of the, the women that work up in there. Yeah, one of our employees, he beat the fuck out of one of them goddamn shoplifters. He chased that nigga out the store, picked him up, slammed him. They looking at me. I'm like, well, they sure won't be the fuck. It won't be me at the end of the day because I got a family that I'm trying to make it home to. So you can be a motherfucking super guard all you want to, but ain't none of that shit in there worth me losing my life or me killing somebody over. And we had strict policies that we couldn't even search nobody or we'd be fired from our job. But let me fast forward back to what happened at that Family Dollars. So They see a known shoplifter in the store. Of course, he's stealing. The manager confronts him, right? So confrontation happens. Some kind of way, it ain't funny, but some kind of way, the manager ended up taking the backpack from the shoplifter. He leaves after she took the backpack. He comes back, the shoplifter comes back. The shoplifter comes back to try to retrieve his backpack. Now, I'm not condoning no stealing and none of that. At the end of the day, it's the shoplifter's fault. You know what I'm saying? Did he deserve to die? No. He didn't deserve to die over that shit. Ain't nothing in Family Dollar's worth you killing somebody over, or you losing your life over. So my thing is, did the Family Dollar manager break policy by taking the backpack? I don't know. But when he went, it escalated the situation where the shoplifter went back in there to try to get his backpack back. So a struggle broke out and a fight broke out. And then another Family Dollar employee, another woman, jumped in, and I don't know who was kicking ass. He might have been kicking their ass, or they might have been kicking his ass. But a dude walks in that's legally armed. This shit didn't have nothing to do with him. He just walked in. He saw the confrontation. He saw the fight. He told the two Family Dollar employees to get out the way, which I think gonna come back and bite him in the ass because he's now being charged with murder. He told them to get out the way, and he pulled out his firearm, his pistol. And when they got out the way, the shoplifter, this is where he really fucked up at. The shoplifter tried to run. So it wasn't like he walked in and saw somebody getting beat to death. When he produced his gun, the shoplifter tried to run out the door, and that's when he shot him. You's a dumb motherfucker, and you deserve that murder charge against you because you're supposed to only use your gun if your life is in imminent danger of you losing your life, or he was beating somebody to death. When you shot him, nobody's life was in danger. So rightfully so, I feel like he should be charged. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. This is gonna be the last video. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. That's just my opinion on it, man. You know, you got to know when to intervene in some shit and when not to. And if you one of them motherfuckers that just go for bad because you got a gun on your hip, you ain't shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shit. Fuck you. So what I'm about to do, let me find this motherfucker. Let me go and find this video, man. And my opinion is this motherfucker, he got what he got coming, man. That's just my opinion. I think the motherfucker, let me remove this right here. Look at the motherfucker. The motherfucker look like he one of them punk ass motherfuckers that think he bad because he got a gun. No, I just feel like he was wrong and he getting what he deserved to be charged with that shit. Did it? Let me see if this shit's on. Is this shit? Let me hold on. Here it is. Let me put this motherfucker on there. Check this shit out, y'all. Check this shit out.
A Dallas man is charged with murder for shooting and killing an unarmed robber he believed was attacking two.
Oh, and by the way, the shoplifter was unarmed. He was fucking unarmed. In my opinion, it's just my opinion, but you can't just involve yourself in every motherfucking situation because you got a fucking gun. So I think what's going to happen to him, it was premeditated when he told the two Family Dollar employees to get out the way. That's premeditated. Now they say he was trying to say, oh, I was just trying to shoot him in the leg. No, motherfucker, you killed somebody over some shit that didn't have shit to do with you. If they so hell-bent, Family Dollars need to hire fucking security, man. Everybody don't need no fucking gun. If you got that fucking mentality that just because you legally can carry and you got a gun and you think you bad and all that shit, and just go around and injecting yourself and other shit that ain't got shit to do with you, fuck you. That's how I feel about the situation. That's exactly how I feel about it.
For shooting and killing an unarmed robber he believed was attacking two
And by the way, wait a minute, hold on. Something else. They're trying to switch it up and say it was a robbery. That wasn't no motherfucking robbery. A robbery is a motherfucker that's going to the store, aiming a gun and saying, you know, give me all your shit. It wasn't no traditional, conventional robbery. This was a shoplifter. They trying to shift the you know, to make it look like that motherfucker went in there with a gun. No, that nigga went in there and was just stealing. And he got mad because the employee, the manager took his backpack. So it wasn't no fucking robbery. You know, that he was a shoplifter. So that's number one. Let's get it right. No fucking, you know, they listed it as a robbery, but it wasn't no conventional robbery. He didn't have no gun. He was in there stealing.
A Dallas man is charged with murder for shooting and killing an unarmed robber he believed was attacking two dollar store employees. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. After the shooting, he stayed on the scene, waited for the police to come and spoke with police. Dallas police tell us Kevin Jackson was legally carrying the gun he used to shoot and kill Philip Betts inside a Family Dollar on South Lancaster Road last night. He told police he was worried about the safety of the two female employees who were being attacked. Fox 4's David Santandri is live with a look at the murky legal situation surrounding this shooting. David.
Yes, Stephen, Heather, the murder charge raises questions about when witnessing a violent crime, when is it appropriate to step in and use deadly force? 47-year-old Kevin Jackson Sr. is facing a murder charge after Dallas police say he shot and killed a suspected shoplifter who was fighting two women working inside Family Dollar's Lancaster Road location in Oak Cliff Tuesday night.
And the murder charge is what fit the elements of the offense.
According to an arrest affidavit, a female assistant manager recognized Philip Betts as someone who frequently steals. She asked Betts to leave and to return stolen items from his coat.
He came into the store and he began to commit what we call theft offense.
According to the affidavit, Betts tried to leave with the items, but the woman took his backpack. Betts briefly stepped outside but returned, striking her multiple times with his fists. Another female employee intervened by spraying Betts with mace and trying to get him to leave.
They began fighting.
Jackson, who police say is not connected to anyone involved, walked in and noticed the fight, and after watching for a moment, pulled out his firearm, told the women to move, and fired a single shot, which killed Betts.
Was that a legal gun?
Yeah, it was a legal gun.
You know, just from looking at it, this guy was going about his business at the store and saw something that alarmed him, and he took action based on something that he really perceived was necessary at that time.
Former prosecutor, now criminal defense attorney Robert Rogers, who's not connected to this case, argues it may have been legal for Jackson to shoot Betts.
Based on the facts as I read them in this affidavit, I believe that's a clear robbery where the person is starting to use force to enable him to complete the offense of theft.
Dallas police confirm it labels the initial offense as a robbery. Jackson, who does not have a criminal history, according to Fox 4's search of court records, waited for police to arrive. He agreed to an interview at headquarters. He said he was concerned for the safety of the two women and aimed for Betts' leg. It's unclear where Betts was hit.
Then it's going to be up to a grand jury to decide whether they believe self-defense applies clearly or if they believe there's probable cause that it doesn't apply and that it should go to trial.
According to the affidavit, surveillance footage shows Betts running toward the door while being hit by both women before Jackson told them to move and shot Betts.
Just know that at the time of the shooting, there was no imminent danger for a deadly force confrontation at this point.
A Family Dollar employee who tells Fox 4 he cannot speak on camera says plywood replacing windows on the business highlights previous burglaries, adding people regularly shoplift and there are many safety concerns. Some customers agree.
That same reason is why I stay inside after dark. People get kind of desperate when they want to get their stuff.
So here's my thing. What the cop said, like, I understand you walking in and saying that shit. But at the time when you pulled your gun, he was trying to run. And that's why I say, people, no matter what the situation is, you can't. He got over emotional saying that guy fight them 2 women, which the whole thing shouldn't even been escalated by the fucking manager taking his backpack in the first place. Now, I'm not condoning no shoplifting, but at the same time, you can't not shoot somebody when your life ain't being threatened or the threat is over. When the person is trying to run, I done told y'all a million times, even if somebody break in your house and they turn around and trying to run, you cannot shoot them in the back. So if nobody's life was on the line, life was in imminent danger, and he still shot that shoplifter, he got what's coming to him. It's just as simple as that. It's just as simple. I mean, when you have your gun, man, you damn near got to walk on eggs. You hear me? You can't just be a hothead and the first, confrontation you have, or you get into it with somebody, you pulling your gun. No. If you one of them type of people, you don't need to have a gun. It ain't the answer. You use that motherfucker when your life if it's on the line. You feel me? So whatever he got coming to him, I ain't got no sympathy for him, man. I really don't. He brought that shit on himself. He involved himself in a situation that didn't have shit to do with him at the end of the day. And I understand you trying to break, but to tell them to get out the way so you can shoot him, that's premeditated. And you shot my man when he was trying to leave the fucking store. So I'm losing my voice, y'all. But whatever that happens to him, he got coming to him. That's his fucking fault. Let Family Dollars hire professional armed security in that motherfucker, and maybe they won't have motherfuckers in there shoplifting. How about that? But anyway, Gun Freak Nation, I love y'all, all 92 of y'all. Y'all stay armed and remember, no matter what, always try to keep your cool and be calm in whatever situation. Because the minute you let your emotions overtake your intelligence, it ain't gonna end good. A lot of people in their grave, a lot of people in jail now because they reacted off of their emotions, because they was upset and they did some fucked up shit. So no matter what, stay calm, stay righteous. And if you got a gun, that don't make you the fucking jury and the judge and the executioner, man. Use that motherfucker only if somebody is threatening your life. If you feel like your life is in danger, that you about to be killed or something bad about to happen to you, then you use deadly force, okay? But don't do it over no bullshit that can be de-escalated, because all that's gonna do is land you in jail like that fucking idiot. But anyway, Gun Freak Nation, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay righteous. Y'all stay fucking armed. Y'all stay fucking responsible with your firearms and be ready to send us goddamn stinking ass, funky ass savage to Funky Town. You feel me? Send they stinking ass to Funky Town. We not to be fucked with, all right? All right? And for all you haters out there, get that fucking hair out your throat. Spit that fucking hair up out your throat, leaving them goddamn corny ass comments on my videos. Don't swallow the fucking hair. All right? I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. Salute. Until the next time, baby. I love y'all. You hear me? I love you. Gun Freak Nation.